of Elii Show. I'm Repost Queen, and I'm here with my co-host,
Alboogie in the building.
Hey guys, and we are here to talk about what's going on in the entertainment in the world, everything that's going on today. So we're gonna start off with, how was your week?
How was my week? My week was crazy. Oh my God.
Oh Lord, here we go. Here we go. What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. All right, serious note. I almost got assaulted on my way to work Monday morning by some teenagers on 42nd Street. Yeah. Like they was really scheming. I was walking past them, and I heard one of them say, you know, it was like close to 15 of them.
15?
Yeah. Young kids.
Oh, what day?
This is Monday morning. This is like 3 in the morning.
Oh, I was about to say, we're in school. But go ahead.
I hear one of them talking about, yeah, we should rob that. I'm like, what? And I'm like, I ain't got nothing on me. I'm like, oh.
You was the only person there, was just you and them?
It was, yeah. But, you know, I had that mean mug on, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep moving, see if they're going to try me. If they try me, then something happened. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. We got to do better as parents, because you could look at them and tell that they were teenagers.
Yes.
At least you had some type of discernment, because, you know, some people don't care. Teenager, baby, toddler, grandparent, they don't care. So, you know, so that's crazy that you say that, because I think it was last night I was coming from one of my friend's house. Her birthday is today. Shout out to Tega. But I was coming from on my way going home, going to the store, and you could tell that the homeless man was like rushing to get inside the store. Yeah. But he was like, I was walking out, he was coming in, and right behind him, like it was like, I want to say like 4 or 5 young adults. We're gonna call them young adults. I can't really gauge if because you know these kids now could be 13. They look like they 19, 25. Yeah. So they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing. The man looked scared, and I'm like, you know, it's crazy. Now they out here, and it had to be like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, first of all, why are y'all outside?
Right.
Why are you outside? What's going on? Like, I don't care if it is the weekend, sometime coming. If you are under the age of 18, what you are doing outside that time in the morning? Like, what's going on? And then you're accosting people. Yeah. Because after I left, I got like a block away. You could hear the yelling and screaming. Then behind them was another person coming, talking crazy to them. But you could tell this was a grown man.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, ain't no way it could be my child.
Where is the, first of all, where's the parents? Where the mothers at?
Sometimes they be home. They could be thinking their child is there, or kids lie. And then nowadays, you know, is everybody want to do the soft parenting, the gentle parenting, I believe. And I want to be my kid's friend. I don't know about that.
You know what really bothers me? Like when it comes to my family, everybody tells me like, you know, oh, Alex, don't be so such and such. And it's like, why the hell not? Because first of all, if you come into my house as a child, you will respect everyone in my household.
Exactly.
You will take your shoes off. You will not curse.
Hello, how you doing when you come in? Please and thank you, all of that.
Don't sit there and tell me, oh, you ain't got no kids. That don't matter, because that's the same way I was raised up.
All adults, an adult is an adult, and point blank period. Because you know, don't let Miss Joanne see you out in the street doing something wrong. Your whole house gonna know about it before you even get upstairs. Yeah. And Miss Joanne gonna snatch you up and then take you home and tell them that she snatched you up because of such and such was going on. So we don't have that anymore, because if you go tell somebody about their kid, or you try to, you know, redirect, because we don't even want to say discipline. Yeah, if you try to redirect the child and, you know, try to put them on a better path, it's, oh, why you talking to my child?
Don't tell my child what to do.
Exactly. You not telling your child what to do, apparently.
Hey, listen, I think what we messed up at was we stopped letting the village raise our children.
Yeah, like I don't even, you know what's crazy? People want to use it takes a village when it's convenient for them, but when they don't want the village, they want to circle wagons. Yeah. So I'm like, you can't have the village and not have the village. Right. Pick one. Right. You can't have the village when the village is given. Right. Now, when the village is given and preparing, giving you stuff and helping you financially, you want all the village. Yeah. But when the village is giving you sound advice and telling you how to, not even how to parent, but how to take a different approach to something. Right, that's my kid and such. Like you say, you don't have no kids, so you can't tell me. So you trying to tell me that if a teacher, you have a teacher in the classroom, and the teacher's teaching your child, but the teacher don't have no kids, is the teacher not qualified to teach your child or deal with the children? Because the teacher don't have no kids. Exactly. What you gonna say? They went to school to be able to teach, not to deal with your child. Yeah. They just went to school to teach, give your child an education, but they don't have no kids. So what gives them the right to sit there and tell your child, oh, well, this is wrong and this is right, and you not have a complaint. But if your next door neighbor or Billy Joe Jean down the block say something to your child, you have a heart attack.
Yeah, because
like, it's an adult. An adult is an adult.
Yeah,
hey, sir.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome. So it's crazy to me because it's like now, like, teachers even have a problem with, no, excuse me, not teachers. Parents have, especially mothers, sorry to say, they have problems with teachers disciplining their children.
Talk your talk, baby. Don't be scared to say what you got to say.
Nah, not at all, brother. Not at all. And it's really disgusting. It's like you don't want your teacher telling your child what to do. Then don't take them to school.
Exactly, but you don't want to teach them at home. Half of us can't because what they teaching these kids nowadays, we didn't learn that in school. We did not. The way that they're teaching them, I don't know if they're trying to catch up to Russia, China, whatever country, advanced country they're trying to catch up to. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but whatever country they're trying to catch up to, but they're teaching them like advanced stuff that they're not teaching us, or they're not even sending the template like this is what you're supposed to do to help your child out.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, we got to do better as parents, guys. We got to do better. The children are our future. Supposedly, they're the future, and if we want a good future, we got to do better.
You know what I noticed too? That they don't have truancy officers anymore.
Oh, yeah, no, they stopped that. They stopped that.
And it's like, why?
Okay.
Why?
But yes, we're about to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Yo, this is the Book of Elii Show. This is the Book of Elii Show.
Yo, he's back in the building. We back in the building. Turn my headphones on. I can't hear myself. This is the Book of Elii Show, live and direct. We here now with the family, with Repost Queen and Alboogie in the building. What a special guest. Who we got in the building, sweetheart? We're talking.
Yes.
All right.
My newfound sister. My newfound sister. Yes. So, as this queen wears so many crowns. So many crowns. It's like a long, them little scrolls? She got one of them scroll lists. Yes.
I got 20 jobs, man.
I know. So in the world of Amelia, what is going on today? What's going on for you?
Everything. So we're getting ready to go to Vegas for our new podcast called Sipping Something Sexy. It's all about the celebration of libation. So we're talking about black-owned spirit companies. We're talking about the new liquors that are coming in that are more health conscious.
All right.
We're talking about mocktails, and then we're talking about my new favorite liquor is Alexis.
So what inspired you to do all of this?
Well, my girlfriend, Brooklyn Ford, one time we were just throwing it back, and we were just talking about how funny it gets when you start. So we did the first show was called Drunken Stupor, and we were highlighting the stupid stuff that people
sound good.
do. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Good.
But the paradigm has actually shifted from entertainment to information.
All right.
So I like to call it edutainment. So Chris
Clock it, new word.
KRS was the first one that dropped that, and I loved it. So basically what we're doing is we're still entertaining you. We're talking about the mess in progress, and that's a fashion statement.
Okay.
Fashion do's, fashion don't.
Yeah.
We highlight, because there's a lot of don'ts in the world right
Of course.
now. But, and then we also do highlight new artists.
Great.
Because the music industry is always going to stay with me. It's my love. I love music. But then we also highlight liquor companies and special people that are doing wonderful things. So we've got Thursday night is the 21st is Tap and Ash. We've got Brian from Soul For Real and his wife Rain. They started a catering company, and Brian loves to talk about what it means to be an entrepreneur, and that shout out to Kevin Shine because he's the one that started that word.
All right.
As an artist, you can't just rely on the music. You have to have other businesses.
That's right.
So he has a catering business to maintain the lifestyle that he loves. And then Friday we have a media day because we believe and support media.
I know that's right.
As media. And so, that's going to be a lot of fun. We have two of the leading radio stations in Vegas, 88 and Her Radio.
All right. Shout out to them. Shout out to
DJ Benzo.
Of course.
And then Saturday, we're very excited. We have a secret location. And,
Secret?
yes.
Love a secret.
And it's a private affair for like 30 to 40 people.
Okay.
But we actually have Sophia Stewart, who wrote the book Third Eye that actually Terminator and Matrix was stolen from.
I know who you're talking about.
Man, that woman is the oracle
Yes.
for real.
For real.
Yes.
What? So we're very excited. And then we're going to end the whole weekend with our farewell party at Moxie. It's a hookah bar, very famous in Vegas, and we're just going to throw
It's
it
a
back
whole event.
and blow it up.
All right now.
So real
It's a
quick,
whole launch
real
weekend.
quick, I got to say this real quick.
Yeah,
'Cause you
yeah.
said something earlier. You said your original baby in love is music. Can you elaborate? What did you have involvement when it comes to music? To those that's not aware. Let's get in there because you just jumped all the way over there. But
I said she got so many
There's
crowns.
so many layers to you.
Yes,
Let us know what we talking
We're going
about
to jump
right
back
now.
to this crown real quick.
I got like 30 years in the business.
Okay.
I started in the black music
And
division.
only 19. Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Killing us right now.
I started in the black music division of Atlantic Records. I wish
All
we
right.
would bring the black music divisions because it gave artists an opportunity to really see the business of music. They went to the PR person, the marketing person, the A&R person, the administrative person, etc., etc.
It's a team.
Yeah, and you got a chance to see the team.
Okay.
Then from there, I went to G Street because I get bored real quick, and I like challenges. So at Atlantic Records, that's when Dame Dash and Jay-Z were talking about forming Rockefeller
Okay.
in my cubby.
All right.
It was really kind of cool to hear those conversations and watch the brothers manifest it.
Right.
Then I went to G Street. That was PM Dawn, Grave Diggers, and Dougie Fresh, and that was like the Play album, which was so great because I got a chance to like really connect with all of the pioneers because Dougie had everybody on the album. So shout out to all my pioneers. I call them the true school. And then I started my own. That's why I'm wearing this today because a lot of people don't know about the Mountain Brothers. They were the first Asian hip hop group signed.
What?
And they were out of Philly.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
The Asian group. What's the name of the group?
Mountain Brothers.
The Mountain
right.
Brothers.
Yeah, and
I
I
like
managed-
To
that.
them.
I managed them for a while, but I didn't really like management as much as I liked A&R. So
You want to be hands-on,
yeah,
more hands-on.
I like being in the studio. I like
All
dealing
right.
with everything and the paperwork and all of that. So
The
then,
creative side. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, so I started my own consulting firm, and shout out to Deidre Tate. She was like, I got these people up in Yonkers that need your help, and it happened to be D.Y. Siobhan from Rough Riders.
What?
And I became GM of Rough Rider, and then later president of Rough Rider Lifestyle.
Oh,
So them bikers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
my baby.
Yes.
I don't know.
What's up?
That's like a bomb. Where the bombs at?
Yes.
the bombs
Yes. I feel like I need one of them big feather fans.
So I mean, I really love what's going on, and I'm so glad that this rap industrial complex is over. I'm so excited. No disrespect to my youngins that were doing the trap and drill music, but it was counterproductive. And the problem is that we didn't understand catalog is what makes your career last forever. And they were not writing catalogs.
They want to drop and go, drop and go.
So I got to ask you a controversial question because I love that answer, and I agree with you. So let me put it out there. You OG, I know the game. That's respect. To the youngsters that feel like, well, yeah, old heads don't know. There's new ways of going about it. There's technology now. We have different ways of going about pushing our music and being seen. We got TikTok now. We got Instagram now.
Yeah, they want to do it all. They want to be They want to be a team.
Hold on. Y'all didn't have what we have now. So to those artists that's actually doing it and getting the numbers, getting recognition because they have the digital marketing, they don't really need as much of that blueprint that was created for us in the 90s and the 80s,
Okay,
whatever.
so
How do you respond to that?
I love that you brought that up because
Please.
there's a huge misconception of what's happening in the music industry right now. I'm
Let's
back
talk about
in
it.
the game because I love it. It's anybody's game right now. But you cannot get into the music industry without knowing the business of music.
Right.
Okay? And too many of these artists don't do split sheets.
Right, they don't know nothing about it.
That's your songbird certificate.
first thing you're supposed to do.
That's the first thing you're supposed
They
to
probably
do.
they might not
If
even know
you
what it
serious-
is.
And
That's true.
That's just in the studio. As soon as you finish the record, you pull out a little piece of paper and say, "What did you do?
What's the
What did I do?
percentage you did?
How much do you own? How much do I own? What's your PR?
Your lyrics.
What's my PR?
And the song, yeah.
You split the record
teaching.
between music and lyrics and melody. That's how it's split.
Correct.
And then that music and melody is also reflected the same percentage in your publishing.
That's right.
So that's where the ownership comes. And what people don't understand is if somebody goes and steals your music and you got that split sheet, just let that record blow up and then hand it to your lawyer. Because it predates everything. It predates the copyright. It predates the release record. It predates everything. And all your lawyer says is, excuse me, is this your signature?
That's it. That's what it is.
Okay.
So,
all
I
it
mean,
is.
Black
people,
and white
stuff like
people,
that.
black and white.
Wake up!
Yeah.
Stop being slow. Get with
Yes,
the
black
program.
and white.
Here's
Non-contestant.
the other thing. we're not paying attention to the legal ramifications of what's happening in the music industry.
With sampling, or what perspective you speaking
This
on?
whole AI thing.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's a good and a bad thing, honestly. It's both. It's both.
No, it's you have to use it as a tool, okay? And too many, I equate it to the Three Little Pigs. Too many of these artists are using it to create songs, but that's building your house with sticks, not bricks. Because if you're not a human, if you're not a human contributing to the composition,
Of the song,
the
yeah.
record cannot be copywritten according to the law. The other thing is right now between the Sono Music and the Spotify,
That's what Prince was telling us.
all being sued. Okay?
Wow.
All being sued, all changing their terms of agreement so that they can wind up robbing you even more, right? So that your work becomes a derivative work and you ain't got no rights
That's
to
crazy.
sue. You ain't got no rights for arbitration. You ain't got no rights for nothing. And you're clicking this little button and getting screwed.
You're saying big words to the young youth.
Okay.
You said
I'm sorry.
arbitration. What's arbitration?
Arbitration.
Come on. They like,
Okay.
Auntie, what's that?
Okay,
They better
now
get a
so-
dictionary.
I will break it down. Arbitration is just you going into a room with somebody and negotiating it without going to court. Okay? And that can be tricky because if your arbitrator is compromised, then you've already lost no
Yep.
matter what you say. So that's the last form of negotiation I would suggest to people. You know, and these are the various things, like the people that wrote their books using AI, and now with all these legal ramifications, and now there's software that not only says yes, AI is using it, but it now can detect where they got it from. So now all these derivative work lawsuits are going to come. Meaning, for those that don't understand what that means, is if I wrote the song and let's say Repost stole it, right? But I found out that Repost stole it from me, I now can sue her.
As long as you have some tangible
right,
proof.
because you
of
got,
that.
but the software says it. That's
Right.
the
Yeah.
proof.
That's the proof,
So
yeah.
before there was none of that, and I kept on telling people, be careful indoctrinating technology too early.
Okay.
Because the pattern that they do, and I've been watching it from the phones to the computers to everything, right? They get you hooked on it, and then they make you pay for it, and then they steal it. Oh my God! Yes, oh my God! But that's the truth.
Yeah.
And so you have to really look at the legal ramifications of anything you do before you get
That's
into
right.
it. When you, especially if you're in the music business, learn the business of music, please.
Yes.
I implore that.
Yes, they just want the money.
Right.
And the fame. They don't want to do the homework.
Nah, and unfortunately, you know, the ones that are doing it, like Tory Lanez, I'm on him right now. That's the illest brother right now, doing crazy stuff from jail, breaking records from jail. From jail.
Yeah.
He set
He
that up
learned it.
with
He figured
Tony
it out.
Neal so sweet.
figured it all out.
Was
Yeah.
not even a game.
Yeah.
Salute you, brother.
Yeah.
You
Shout
know what
out
I
to
mean?
Tory Lanez.
But
Shout
then,
out to Tory.
but- right, but then you look at the other side of the coin of La Russell, who was doing great on his own, winded up getting with Rockefeller. The paperwork didn't get, Rock Nation, the paperwork didn't get done right because he didn't register it with MLC and Sound Exchange, and 30,000 records later, he's not charting. These are the
That's
things
crazy.
that you need to know.
They just throw a whole bunch of money at them, and especially with the young ones, they see all them zeros, and they're like, "Oh my
So let's
God,
go.
that's okay."
So let's go back for a second. Educate us on what did you do specifically as a GM back in those days.
Okay,
so
so-
people that don't know what that means.
Okay, general manager really is the person that kind of makes sure that the operations happens, right? You're the liaison between the executive staff and the subordinate staff. And you have to make sure that both sides of that fence is operating equitably, which means making money. Okay, so you know, when we first started at 33 Broadway, I was living in East Orange, and I was taking a 2-hour commute both ways every single day. It was crazy, but I loved it because it was a clean slate.
Right.
So you know, it came to helping them with the logo. It came with helping them with the ideas of the T-shirts and the scarves and all of that. It came to putting the CD. I'll never forget that. We were the first ones to put the CD order, the merchandise order, in the CD packaging. Okay. And I remember we fought. Oh my God, did we fight? That's so stupid. Ain't nobody gonna do it. Blah, 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 blah. We fought. And it was even fighting because I said 6 to 8 weeks, and everybody said, well, no, do 2 to 4 weeks. I was like, hell no. And then it was like, do 4 to 6 weeks. I was like, hell no, because we want to make sure that
sure it's done right.
We under project but over deliver. Mm-hmm. When we did that, X's Dark and Hella Hot album was so plosive. We got those white laundry bags, those mail bags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
6 of them.
Oh,
with
wow.
4x6 postcards with checks attached to it.
Oh my God.
So if we didn't have that 6 to 8 weeks, we would have been screwed. Our reputation would have been ruined. So that's some of the things that a general manager does, you know. Okay. And then when I became president of Rough Rider Lifestyle, I remember Wah came to me, Mills, I got all these bikers, I don't know what to do. I said, give me a couple of days. And what we winded up doing was making the bikers our street team, because at that time it was the street team wars. That was happening.
Yep.
And once we made the bikers the street team, nobody touched it. So, you know, that was a lot of fun. And, you know, shout out to Winkle and 1100 and Queen Jaji. You know what I mean? Because
what are they up to now these days?
The last I heard, Wink was down south, still doing his thing. You know, has a family now, and Jaji is all over the world, still doing it. She just cut a record, saluting DMX. You know, talking about missing him. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, shout out to the R, man. I love when I see that R. Like my bikers are still doing it. They got Rough Rider to the rescue.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of hard work. A lot of people don't realize that there was only 5 people on our side.
Wow.
Dealing with the label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was 20-hour days, literally. You know,
we
maybe
appreciate all the
4
effort.
days,
We appreciate all the effort.
So what part of the music industry are you staying connected to this day? Or have you fell back, or you still in? What?
No, so
you say you love it. That's what.
Yeah, she said she in it.
So I'm mostly working with the females in the business, because right now it's really tough being a female in this world when you have to ask a question. What is a woman? What is that? What is that?
Yeah, like
anyway,
what? Huh?
It's crazy. You know?
Yeah. What?
You know, and I'm all for everybody doing them. Don't get me wrong, do you. If it makes you happy and gives you peace, do you. But my father always used to say, when doing you affects doing me, it's a conversation.
Right.
So when I'm in those rooms and we're really talking about what it means to be a woman, I am a woman. You are not.
Yes.
So I just simply ask a question, and it's very poignant, which means right to the point.
Mm-hmm.
How does an adjective become a noun?
Right.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
That part.
But you know what's crazy? They say that it's not like with, if we're going there.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
Yeah, with them, it's not so much about appearance, really. It's about an inner feeling. So I mean, I can't speak for them.
It's all
again, I'm a female, so I know how I feel as a female. But for someone who wants to be a female or feels that they are a female, what is that for you? Because it's not the same thing for a woman that's actually born a woman. I don't know if.
But listen, this is how I look at it, right? And I'm very diplomatic about it, because again, I believe everybody needs the right to be who they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but my whole thing is, you can be feminine and you can be female. But the one thing you are not that you can't be, but you are not, is a woman.
Exactly.
I'm a woman. So that's the compromise. You know what I'm saying? I call you she all day long. I don't got a problem with that. But I cannot call you a woman.
You're going against God's law. You're going against God's nature.
Even outside of that, you're just going against my identity.
Yeah.
And it's not fair that I can allow you to be you, but then you're not allowing me to be me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those
talk.
conversations, really, when it comes to that everybody has to kind of agree to disagree, because they're gonna feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
And they might not either want to see your point or really understand where you're coming from. And it's kind of vice versa too, because just like they can't tell us how to feel, I can't really say, because we're not them. We don't know why they are choosing this path.
So hold on, point yourself. Keep it a buck. This is all the distractors for BS.
Yes.
There's kids in all the countries getting killed, slaughtered, women getting hung, blown up.
Yes.
It's wars in different countries.
But for that reason too.
Right,
for that same reason.
So what I'm saying, I feel like when they talk about highlight this gender mental illness thing that's going on.
Mental illness?
It's pretty much.
I didn't know it was a mental illness now.
That's what it was labeled before it started that.
That's
Go do your
crazy.
research.
But
This is
I
mental.
feel like-
It starts with your brain. You think you are this, right? It's mental.
Okay, so here's
That's why they call it the illness originally.
Here's the whole thing, though. You know, as somebody that believes in community, that believes in unity, believes in the power of it, we got to stop all this divide and conquer. And I agree with you that I don't know how they're feeling, and I agree with you that they don't know how I'm feeling. But what I don't appreciate, and this is, I stay in the truth. I stay in facts. That's why one of the reasons why I get the respect when we're having this serious conversation. You're talking about a population that's not even 10% of our whole country population, yet they are dictating everything right now, and that's not fair to the people that don't. And
They don't oblige to that
right?
lifestyle.
And it's like, if you're really about inclusivity, then include us all.
Right.
True.
Once again, the division is about the wars that's happening across
of course.
overseas.
But if we didn't care
it's about
so
oil.
much,
It's about we can.
not
no.
about that. I mean about that subject.
America
If we
cares
didn't give
about
it so
the
much,
dumbest things in
I was
the
about to say,
world.
if we didn't give it so much
yeah.
power,
We
it
talk
wouldn't
about-
even be a thing.
They talk
Nobody
about-
wouldn't care
They
about
talk
if
about
you wanted-
BBLs all day too. They talk
And
about.
I'm tired of seeing
everybody
that.
got a
Seriously,
BBL.
yes.
Like who
But-
cares?
But guys, that was all part of the rap industrial complex.
Period.
Because what it is they saw that at a certain point, hip hop was controlling the world.
Kind of
Okay.
still is.
Still is.
Well,
But I
not-
get what you're saying. But it still is.
It's the pendulum is moving back because the rap music is falling off.
So what?
God, yes, say
What
it
is-
again.
So
Yes.
what do you think it's going
So,
to in your perspective?
It's going back to the culture. The kids, again, I'm a marketer and an analyst, so I look at things statistically and data
Numbers.
And so from 1980 to 2014, there was a lot of trickery that happened during that time. And unfortunately, the core elements of moral code, community unity, understanding place and positioning, understanding time and place, understanding cause and effect, all of those things were not discussed.
Right.
They were just thrown out in the air, and everybody was a winner, and everybody loved, and everybody was
Yeah, everybody gets a ribbon.
but that's massive confusion because life doesn't do that. Life is a roller coaster, and if you don't know how to do the down, you don't know how to get the up. So you were really crippling these children, and then when they became older, they're like, what do I do? You know what I mean? And then unfortunately, they were glorified, especially my millennials. They were glorified when they were 20 and then left for dead when they became 30. And so that's equivalent to a recording artist that's a big time star, and then they fall off and nobody wants to know them. Nobody trains an artist of what that roller coaster career ride is. So they feel like they're a failure when in actuality it's just a gap.
Right.
And so these are the
Yes.
type of things that we need to educate our youth on. And that's the reason why I wrote SheEO versus CEO.
All right.
Because I feel like we as women, we're the nurturers of the world.
Well, we got to
And
get them to
Facts.
listen, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to
Facts.
But
listen.
you know what? It's right now it's all about show and tell. I mean, our young girls are realizing some of the things that they're doing is not working.
Oh my God.
And
Jesus
if
Christ, yes.
if they understand that intergenerational wisdom is what they should be tapping in. I
Sit
mean,
down and
I'm
listen
an
to
old-
grandma and auntie.
Yeah, I'm an OG, and I still listen to my older G.
Exactly.
Okay, I've had women mentors my whole career, as well as my male mentors. But, shout out to Shelly Zalis, Audrey Smalls, Hope Consolo. I mean, these are Marva Allen. These are remarkable women. Cynthia Horner. It's like these are remarkable women. And when you watch them and how they navigate, you learn. So
Yep.
I wrote SheEO versus CEO to help my brothers because I love my brothers.
I know that's right.
I love y'all. But I feel like there's apparent misunderstanding. You guys have a certain way of doing things, and we have a certain way of doing things. And the more we understand it, the better we get along.
I know that's right.
Give a round of applause for that. Give a round of applause for that.
Hope y'all was taking
I
notes.
can't really hear no claps, but yeah,
We gonna make the claps. We gonna make the claps. Yes.
But real quick, so I need to know real quick.
Yep.
So those that want to learn, do you even allow or accept people that want to
A
utilize you,
student? Yes.
utilize you as a mentor and come to you for advice and actually build with you? And if so, how do people can get in contact with you and learn about this?
Oh, it's easy. For my females that really want to learn how to go from a she to a SheCEO, it's simple. Go to www.SheCEO, and that's spelled SHEEO. Because as a woman executive, when you walk into a room full of men, the first thing they notice is that you're a female. But when you call yourself a SheCEO, you're also telling them, I'm a boss.
Yep. Hey.
So it's different things like that. Like, I remember when the guys, because I was tough at Rough Ride. I was really tough. I've cooled out since then. But you know, that nasty B word, I was like, wait, hold up. Understand what you're telling me. You just called me a beautiful, intelligent, talented corporate hustler. Joe, hate the game.
Yes.
So it's different things like that. It's different things like that that actually gets respect from my brothers because I'm making them think.
Yep.
And that's the asset that we as women have, but we relinquish it because we're too busy trying to help.
Or put emotions ahead.
And all your social medias is where?
Oh, Amelia is more. It's simple. AMELIAISMORE, because I'm more than what you're bargaining for.
I know that's right.
That's
Yes.
what I'm talking about. Is that just on Instagram or is that
everything.
Facebook? All across the
If
board.
you Google Amelia is more, you'll see everything.
Pow!
Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. He finally, my man came back in. All the sound effects that was me. But my brother finally came back. But that's good. Really quickly, I want to know, before you leave us, leave a positive words of affirmation that you can leave to the world and let the listeners hear your heart. What would that be to the people that want to be inspired?
Okay, so there's two things that two mentors told me that I hold on till today. Audrey Smaltz told me, always be the green apple getting ripe, never the ripe apple getting rotten. So I hold on to that.
Say that one more time to those that's kind of slow.
Sure. Always be the green apple getting ripe, never the ripe apple getting rotten. You always have something to learn, so don't act like you're the smartest one.
That's right. Yes.
You're not. Even a bum on the street can
Good
give you
teacher.
knowledge. Real
Facts.
talk. Real talk.
Yes, seriously.
They live a
whole
whole
lot
different
of
kind of life.
Yes.
Their wisdom is real, and I talk to everybody.
It don't matter. Yeah.
The second thing is shout out and God rest the dead, C.B. Bullard. I was fortunate enough to get a chance to meet him and when I was at Atlantic Records. And he sat me in the room and he said, young lady, there's only two things you don't sacrifice for nothing or nobody in this business. I said, yes, sir. What is that? He said, your opinion and your reputation. Because your reputation reps you when you're not in the room.
That's
and your
right.
opinion is what makes you you, because nobody else thinks like you.
That's right. That's right.
So those are the things that I
had one last question I wanted to ask.
Sure.
Because it's got to be quick. So
Okay.
if you could make it sum it down. So, cause I heard this from a younger person before. That's in art, whatever, hip hop and R&B. They said something to the effect that, well, if we did what you guys did in the '90s and late '80s, whatever, as far as record labels, whatever have you, and they no longer in existence now like they used to, why would we follow that blueprint now? They're gone. What do you say to those people to say,
Okay,
we
so-
do need still structure? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick.
Again, going back to the business of music, there is a process to this. You just can't just jump in. There are certain things you need to do. There's checkpoints. Learn those checkpoints.
Artist development, everything.
Right.
Go ahead.
But because we're going back to physical property,
Right.
CDs are coming back, vinyl is coming back. You've got the, I like this one kid, he calls it the fizzy card, but it's really nothing but a USB. Yeah, it's guys that call it business card USB. But I like his marketing, you know what I mean? You also got another brother that's got the tap, the little keychain, right? So these are physical distribution in the digital world. That's where you're gonna make your money. That hand-to-hand combat, it's never gonna change. That is the beginning of supply and demand.
Right.
So if anything, no matter what you do, know what you're supplying and find out where the demand is, and you will always win.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Book of Elii Show. Into the next chapter. All right, the Book of Eli's back in the show. We over here again with another dope. She's family right now. She's been here a few times. If you can please turn me up in the headphones, guys, you sound very low here. Please, and thank you. But check it out. We got Verona in the building. Verona Willis, give her a round of applause again. She's here in part 3. This is a part 3 about the lonely strippers. Nah, it's not. It's about the single girls right now. It's about the single women
Not
who are the side pieces. We're gonna talk about the side pieces tonight because it's a lot to unravel. It's a lot to say. There's a lot of personal information. There's a lot of things that women don't agree. Other women don't agree, and some women do agree. And I want to touch back on it because it was kind of interesting from a male perspective. Listening in, I'm gonna let the women talk. Go ahead, Repost. What you got?
Hey. Okay. So, hey, sister, how you doing? Welcome back, boo. Welcome back. All right. So, yes, I don't know if y'all got the book. You got a chance to read it. I hope you did, so y'all could catch up. But we are here for part 3 of our beautiful sister's book, which is called
Are You Free Enough to?
All right. So I believe where we left off the last time, we were talking a little bit about more of the who's to blame. I believe Eli was asking, like, who's to blame more? Is it the man, the married man, or is it the side chick? Or is it her? So in this episode of the Book of Elii Show, part 3 of Are You Free Too?
Are you free enough?
Are you free enough? My bad. Are you free enough? Right there. You see it right there. Are you free enough too? What do you got for us today?
Well, let's talk about this. Again, I want to do a disclaimer for those of you who listen to me. For those of you who listened to me before, I want to do a disclaimer.
Yes.
And my disclaimer is saying that I am not, and I mean with capital N-O-T, I'm not promoting adultery.
Did you hear her? Right here, the Book of Elii Show. Disclaimer, she is not promoting adultery. Go ahead.
I'm not promoting adultery. Adultery is something that's been going on for the longest. What I am doing, I am highlighting some things and bringing light to some things that we refuse to talk about, or we refuse to, just like embrace.
Accept, like,
you
yes,
know,
we
to
just
accept.
talking about the badness of it. We're not talking about everything else that's included with the badness or how the badness came about.
Well, the badness came about by you stepping out of what you're in.
Oh, well, yeah, that part, yes. But sometimes it's what led to the badness coming about. Because, a lot of times, I'm jumping on her disclaimer. We're not saying that that's what the cup of tea to go out there and be cheating.
Don't do that. Don't be doing it.
Don't be out there thotting. But sometimes you're not doing your job as a husband or wife, and the husband or your spouse is letting you know this continuously, and you're just not doing that. And some people really don't believe in divorce. Like, we ain't getting divorced. I don't care what happens. We're not getting divorced. So they might feel like, well, since we're not getting divorced and you're not doing what I'm asking you to do, don't want to say telling, because, just because you married, we don't own each other. So you're not doing what I asked you to do, or you're not bringing this, or you're not doing whatever that's needed to be done. Sometimes that's what leads people to go out and sometimes not even seek it, but come across it. The thing that they're looking for. I want to say they came across it, not seeking it. Some people's not seeking it.
Some people are.
Some
people
I don't
are.
want to say most men.
Look, there's a high percentage of men that they're out there, they're seeking that. And I'm going to talk about this really quick. Like, what happened, the reason why some men doing this, some men have an illusion that they can manage more than one woman.
I don't know why. You can't afford yourself. How you going to afford more than one female? We expensive.
We
expensive.
No, but they're not knowing that there's a budget, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people come out of their budget. Some men step out of their budget because we come with a price.
Exactly. Even if you're buying a bag of chips or a bottle of water, you have to pay for it.
We come with a price, okay? We come with a price. And if your price range is $500, don't go to $2,000.
I'm telling you.
Baby, don't do it. And this is what happened if you're in a relationship and you sitting there and you're like, oh, my person is $2,000, and we're not putting a price on your ladies, okay? But I'm just saying, if you value your person like a $2,000 value, and then all of a sudden you're looking at somebody that's $500, baby, you devaluing yourself.
Yeah, because I think that they already devaluing themselves from when you find out that there is now some people's down with it. Some people don't mind sharing because they don't even really want a committed relationship. They just want what you have to offer for the little time being, and they want to send you on back to where you came from.
I tell you what happened. There are some women that allow their husband to do this. You know why? Because they're in church, and the church don't believe in this divorce. So they know their husband doing this, and they will sit there in that.
But I can't believe that's why I say I don't have religion. Whatever religion God is, would you tell me what religion God is, and that's my religion? Because let me tell you something. You can't sit there as a pastor and tell me, well, you gotta honor your vows and through sickness and health and for better or worse. First of all, there's more than 10 commandments for the people that read their Bibles. If you know, you know. That's number one. And number two, that's a sin. So you can't tell me. So you trying to tell me as a pastor to forget that sin. And even though the Lord, the person that you're telling me to obey, so you want to handpick and choose what amendments for me to listen to, because you can't tell me, well, give your husband a chance or your wife a chance, go to therapy. No, the Lord said it was a sin. No. And if you want to go back into the biblical days, we used to stone people that was,
there you
so
go.
you want me to stone them to get a divorce? Because I got rocks in my backyard.
And this is why when I wrote this book, I put it where the wife is not even mentioned. The wife mentioned like really, really small in this book. Really, really, really small.
So it's mostly about I don't want to say the affair, but it's about the affair. It's not about the marriage.
Right. There's nothing about the marriage. So even if I should put another book, it would be about the marriage. But the wife mentioned very, very, very minimal in this book. Very minimal. She's not like,
that's different.
Right.
That's very
this
different.
Book, let me show you again. This book is very, very different.
See it, people, get it, read it.
We know of
great summer reading. Great
summer is here, baby. Y'all better get it.
Summer reading by the pool in the sand with your toes.
With your toe.
With your toes wiggling and stuff.
Whittling in the sand.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I'm telling you, the wife is like minimal in this book.
You know what's crazy is the wife is minimal in some of these husbands' brains too.
Wait.
That's why
Hey.
tell not you. Because your wife is minimal.
Your wife is minimal.
Not saying you the minimal ladies, but that's how or husbands, because we can't just keep saying that it's always the men that cheat, because females be out there doing their dirt too.
They be out there doing their stuff.
They know how to do this shit better though.
Your spouse sees you as minimal, because if they had enough on their heart to go and step out on you, then they can't see you at your full potential, whatever the full potential is, because people don't change overnight.
But you see what I'm saying? That is the reason why, like, when I write very different.
Yeah.
I write and I see things very different. So the wife is minimal, just the same way the husband minimize her to go have somebody else. So that's literally a minimizing relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the wife is not minimal. He sees her as minimal, because you have relationships where the wife is doing everything she's supposed to be doing. Right. Everything, cook, clean, sexual. She even got money coming in. Even if she is staying at home, because you know the world we live in now, you can still have income coming in. You gotta leave your house. Yeah. So she's doing all of that and bringing something to the table, and you still not satisfied. Like, you still feel like you need to get more. You should have never got married.
Right.
You should have never got married, because what's the purpose? She doing everything. You laid out a list. This is what I require. I'm doing all of that and more. And you still out there stepping out on a girl that's eating hot Cheetos.
But this is what I'm telling you.
In your opinion, what she said, the wife is doing everything, you know, cooking, cleaning, working, etc., even giving them good sex, right? In your opinion, what is it that she's doing wrong that makes her husband cheat?
No, baby. The wife wasn't doing anything wrong.
All right.
It's the man mentality, believe that he have enough for two people or three people. You know, there are some men that they have just a toothpick, but they think that they have a whole sword.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy.
Not a toothpick. She said you over here, you can only pick up with the little Spanish olives. You ain't picking up big pickles.
You know what I'm saying?
You're picking up Spanish olives.
But in their head, they think that they have a whole sword.
Yeah, because there's some dudes out there, like, they will complain about their wives, you know, and it's like, okay, she's doing everything that a wife is supposed to be doing.
Yeah, they complain about their whole
and
lifestyle.
Like,
everything is just miserable.
And it's like, sometimes when I hear the situation, it's like, okay, what is a woman doing? But then when I look at the guy, and you know, I'm transparent. I'll tell you, I'll hold any. I'm an equal accountability holder. I'll hold you accountable. I'll hold myself accountable.
Yeah.
So if I was saying to the guy, "But what are you doing wrong?" You know, and
they gonna get offended. Oh my stars.
Wait. He said he's not doing wrong. Let me tell you what you're doing wrong. X, Y, and Z. Oh, no, you're taking the woman's side. Da. Okay, you know what? Yeah,
talk about it.
She never got married, bro. She never got married.
The thing that you're doing wrong is admitting that you're not doing that wrong, because it takes two to have any type of situation. So if there's something going wrong in your marriage, I can't even say, even if you are doing everything right, the wrong thing you're doing is allowing the wrong ish to happen. Because if this person is doing everything that you asking them to do.
Right.
We're gonna say it's the wife. We're gonna say the wife. Wife
Yeah,
is
you're
doing-
gonna talk about yourself.
Yeah, huh?
You're gonna talk about yourself. Huh?
Me, myself, well, I can't.
Cause
say
you're a
I'm
wife,
doing-
so you talk about
Yes.
yourself.
No, but I'm not. I don't do everything right all the time because I don't claim to say that I do everything right. Not at all.
What the hell is
Because
right?
no,
What the hell is right?
What's right?
What is right? Because your right could be his wrong is your right. So what are you
But
talking?
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Everybody's right is different. Everybody's right is different. And there is no such thing as perfect. Perfect is not a non-factor.
And there shouldn't be
You
no.
can't
There's
be
no
perfect.
law. There's no law. There's no listed when you get married.
Talk about
There's
it.
no list. There's no A, B, C, Z.
A
There's
lot
no
of people
list.
would disagree with you.
So,
with,
baby,
with
there's
the
no
whole
list. There's no list. What list is gonna say you are required for this? You are required for that. There's no such thing.
But
You
a lot
do
of
what
people,
you do.
yes, of course, but a lot of people would feel like when you get married, there's a guidebook, and you as the wife, just like they
What
say,
is
a
the
man,
guidebook?
wife, you gotta ask some people.
There ain't no damn guy. You are a married woman. What is the guidebook?
But that
You
don't
got-
have nothing to do with me. I'm speaking for the people that feel like that. I never said I felt like that. I said me as a person, I don't believe in you are everybody's 100% right because that's crazy. You can't say anything like that. Like you can't sit there and be like, well, I do everything and everything is perfect and that other person is not. That's craziness.
Talk
There is
about
no
it.
perfect ABC, just like being a perfect parent. No. It's impossible. You cannot be a perfect wife or a perfect husband.
First
you
of
can't
all-
even be a perfect side chick. Because if you was being a perfect side chick, you wouldn't be the side chick no more. You'd be the main chick.
First of all, there's no such thing as no perfect nothing. There's no perfect nothing. First of all, everything is a damn choice. Everything is a damn choice. Your
Talk
husband,
about it.
your husband choosing to be with you. Your husband is
I don't know, I'm choosing to be
you
with- We
you
choosing to be with each other.
you
All
choosing
right,
to be
yes.
with your husband. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's the choice that you make. It's not about I do. I do what? What the hell is I
But
do?
once you
When
say
you
I
go make
do,
this, what is it? What does I
apparently
do?
when you say I do, when they have like when you go get married, you sit before the pastor because you sign the marriage certificate. So I guess that's your contract. You're signing a contract saying that I'm
Talk about it.
agreeing to do and obey, and for better or worse, sickness and health. Because it damn sure do say obey in when you get married. It says obey. And when you sign that paper, you're signing a contract saying that you're going to do it.
Well, your husband is
Now-
obeying his damn self.
No.
And what's in his pants?
No, sometimes, but not all the time. And not for nothing, when you obey, because we're not dogs. Animals don't even obey, but that's for animals. When it comes to people, that's why I said with men, like, this whole side chick thing.
This freaking thing is
This whole side chick thing is crazy because at the end of the day, you messing up a relationship. Once you realize what's going on, you're messing up the relationship. I don't care how
Talk
much you
about
fall in
it.
love with somebody.
Who's
I don't care about how much you feel-
so who's messing up what? She's messing
Both
up your.
of them.
She's messing up your relationship.
Yes, she is.
Baby, you step aside. Ain't nobody messing up nothing. She's
But
not messing
yes,
up.
she is.
My girl right here. That's my girl. My girl.
Well, she messed up a lot.
What she messing up?
Whether the wife wants to acknowledge the mess up or not, because she pissed. I don't care. Maybe she's staying with him because he got the money, he got the big D. I don't know why she's staying with him. But there's a reason why she's staying with him. And at the end of the day, she's still hurt. So you did mess up something. And really, in reality, the side chick messed up herself. Because you put yourself in a lower class, you're not going to get ever because you're agreeing to be at that level.
At the end of the day, the whole point is at the end of the day, it's a choice. The husband chooses to step out of his marriage. How do you know your husband is not seeing somebody right now? How you know?
Because I ain't find out. I didn't say he wasn't.
Right.
I just haven't found out.
At the end of the day,
but damn sure believe if I was to find out.
What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna
What
say
you gonna do?
everybody gonna be hurt.
What you gonna
and
do?
That's me. Everybody gonna be hurt.
But what you
everybody
gonna do?
be hurt.
If you find out your husband is cheating with you right now,
we getting divorced? He getting cut? She getting cut? I'm going to jail, hospital visits, things of that nature. That's most females because emotions come first. Emotions come first. People don't think logic. Now I take that back. Not 95% of females or men or relationship people, they don't think logically. Once that red light
Where's
go
your husband
off,
right now? Where's your husband right now?
He better be home watching.
Where's
the kids.
your husband right now?
Watching the children.
Okay, that's
exactly.
you saying that you here, baby. You here. You don't know where your husband is right now.
My children can text.
Okay.
If he wasn't home, they would let me know. They would let me know. Listen, I boys.
Okay, wait. Do you have your phone with you right now? Okay.
Just right here. Best believe. Let another female walk in my house. You really think that my sons My son?
He don't gotta be in it. She don't
Talk
have to be in your
about it.
house. Why would she be coming to your house?
Because I
Butt
have small
naked.
children, so yo, shut up.
She don't have to be in your house.
But where else would she be though? Where else would she be?
Okay, you don't think
He's
your
in the
husband can
house.
step out? You don't can wait, he got chains on his feet?
Yes, he does.
Baby, I guess
yes,
it's
he
slavery.
does. When he
The-
was
what-
in the house, now if he was in the house,
Marriage
and he
is
wasn't
not
watching-
slavery, boo. Marriage
It's
is not slavery.
But your dear, you have a responsibility. Marriage is also a responsibility.
What's
it's not
fucking
slavery.
responsibility?
It is a responsibility. You are responsible. Just like when you can claim each other on your taxes,
Okay, baby,
you're responsible for the other
claim
person.
me,
What are you
damn,
talking about? You are responsible for the other person. So that means when you become a parent, you're not responsible for the child? Because that's a relationship.
So your
That's a
husband-
relationship.
Okay, you're not
so you're
okay.
responsible. So in a marriage, you are responsible for that person.
And you're responsible for your damn
It's a
emotions
contract.
as well. What are you
Yes,
talking about?
but,
So
we're
why-
being-
so
we're
why
being-
you-
we're-
why you
we're
going
being
after the lady?
realistic. We're being realistic.
Why you
We're
going after the lady?
We're being realistic because she got emotions. See, she ain't stupid. Now,
But why
again,
you going
like I
after
said-
her? What the hell
like
you going
I
after
said in
her
our
for?
previous
What are you going after
conversation,
her for?
And I said in our previous conversation, if she doesn't know initially,
Right.
yes, okay, but you're female. Let's be serious. The female might not know, but you don't know the female don't know. Your first instinct is gonna. That's what women do.
Okay, so she found out.
Your first instinct
Okay,
is gonna
all
be
right,
to
so-
attack the female.
Okay, so she found out that he's married. So what the
Yeah.
hell you coming after her for? Why you bothering to go after her?
Because I need to let her know. Just in case
Well,
she
you
don't
need to
know,
let her-
I'm gonna let her know.
Girl, bye.
So I'm gonna
Girl,
let her.
bye.
Well,
Girl,
you
bye.
crazy, so you
Girl,
gonna let her
bye.
be stupid.
Girl, bye.
So what you mean?
So why you gonna bother? Why you going after
wait a
her?
minute, wait a minute.
That don't make
So
no
you mean
damn
to tell
sense.
me-
Girl, bye.
You mean to tell me if you find your man is cheating, you don't say nothing to her, you stop him? What's to stop her from keep talking to
No,
him?
you stop him. What you going
But
after her
she's
for?
gonna continue to talk to him.
No, who
you
said
have
that?
to stop
No.
both. What do you mean? Her fingers fell off? Her fingers didn't fall off, so she's gonna continue to talk to the dude.
You
And
won't
she
stop
don't-
that
'cause
shit.
She's
That-
gonna
that's
keep harassing
nonsense.
him. She's gonna keep harassing him.
No, she don't got to
harassing
keep on arresting
Why
her
not?
husband.
Why not?
She got enough. She got enough.
Why not?
No,
Yes,
she got enough. She
Why
got
you
enough, and
ghosting
she's
me?
gone.
Why you not? And if she real crazy, she popping out.
No, that if she's
Because she don't know
crazy.
about you. She don't know about the wife.
Girl, bye.
So she's
This
so
is nonsense.
I don't understand.
Bullshit.
Well, you don't have to disagree with me, but it is what it is. That's what it is. Well, I guess that's the end of the interview.
This is the Book of Elii Show. Yo. This is the Book of Elii Show. Yo. This is the Book of Elii Show. Yo. This is the Book of Elii Show. This is the Book of Elii Show.
Yeah, what's going down? Yo, check it out. We here now.